Michigan's diverse landscape offers a unique canvas for those dreaming of the homesteading life. From the snow-laden forests of the Upper Peninsula to the fertile valleys of the South, each region tells its own story of self-sufficiency and sustainable living. Success begins with understanding our distinct seasons. Our winters demand respect and preparation, while our growing season rewards careful planning. Local farmers have long known that Michigan's rich soil and abundant water resources can sustain generations. Modern homesteaders here balance traditional wisdom with new innovations. They harness solar power during our long summer days, collect rainwater for gardens, and build greenhouses to extend growing seasons. They form communities, sharing knowledge passed down through generations while embracing sustainable technologies. Whether you're drawn to our northern forests or southern farmlands, Michigan welcomes those ready to write their own chapter in the story of sustainable living. The path to homesteading starts with a single step, and that step begins here in the Great Lakes state.
The journey to finding your perfect piece of land begins with a dream, a vision of the life you want to create. First, consider the essentials. Location is key. The climate should match your goals, the soil should support your plans, and water should be readily accessible. For most small-scale homesteaders, 1 to 5 acres provides a good foundation. Before falling in love with any property, investigate local zoning laws and regulations. Can you keep livestock? Build the structures you need? Use water as you intend? Water is life. Look for land with natural sources like springs, ponds, or the potential for wells. Good soil is equally vital. Have it tested for pH levels and nutrients before making your decision. Research thoroughly using online resources, but always walk the land yourself. Talk to neighbors, observe the terrain, and look for potential challenges. Remember, this isn't just buying land, it's choosing the canvas for your future. Take your time, do your research, and trust your instincts. The perfect piece of land is out there, waiting for you to discover it. In a world where simplicity meets innovation, creating a sustainable homestead begins with the foundations of shelter and essential systems. Let's start with your home. Whether you choose a cozy cabin nestled among the trees or a humble earthbag house emerging from the hillside, your shelter should work in harmony with the land. These homes can be built to last generations while treading lightly on the earth. Power flows from the sky itself. Solar panels drink in the sun's rays, while wind turbines dance with the breeze. Together with battery storage, they create an endless symphony of sustainable energy. For backup peace of mind, a small generator stands ready. Water, the essence of life, can be gathered in many ways. A well reaching deep into the Earth's aquifers brings forth crystal clear water with a simple hand pump. Rainwater collection systems gather nature's bounty from the sky, while filtration systems ensure every drop is pure and safe. Managing waste becomes a cycle of renewal. Composting toilets transform what others consider waste into rich, natural fertilizer. Septic systems, when properly maintained, work with the land's natural filtration. Storage is the key to self-sufficiency. Root cellars, cool and dark, preserve the harvest through changing seasons. Barns and sheds protect your tools and supplies, keeping everything organized and ready when needed. Building these systems requires careful planning. Start with energy efficiency. Good insulation and thoughtful design can dramatically reduce your power needs. When installing solar, think about future expansion. Position panels where trees won't shade them as they grow. Water systems need redundancy. Multiple collection methods ensure you're never without this precious resource. Install filters at key points, at collection, before storage, and at point of use. Remember, every choice you make should serve multiple purposes. A well-designed greenhouse can collect solar heat, grow food, and collect rainwater. A living roof provides insulation while creating habitat for beneficial insects. This journey to sustainability isn't just about surviving. It's about creating a life in balance with nature. Each system you build becomes part of a greater whole, working together in perfect harmony.
In the gentle art of growing food, every season tells its own story. The earth beneath our feet holds ancient wisdom, waiting to be awakened through careful tending and patient nurturing. First, we prepare the soil, our foundation. Through composting and mulching, we create rich, living earth that nurtures our crops. Like a carefully woven tapestry, we plant companions together, beans supporting corn, marigolds protecting tomatoes. Beyond the garden beds, fruit trees and berry bushes stand as patient guardians, offering their bounty year after year. In the greenhouse, we extend nature's cycles, creating spring warmth even in winter's embrace. Our animal friends each play their part in this dance of life. Chickens scratch and forage, providing eggs and helping tend the soil. Goats and cows transform simple grass into nourishing milk, while bees weave between flowers, ensuring future harvests. And when nature offers her gifts, from fish in our ponds to game in the woods, we accept them with gratitude, preserving each season's abundance for the months ahead. This is more than just growing food. It's a partnership with the land, a rhythm as old as time itself, where every small act of cultivation brings us closer to self-sufficiency and harmony with the natural world.
Water is life's greatest treasure, flowing through our world in an endless dance of renewal and transformation. Today, we'll explore how to become wise stewards of this precious resource. Let's begin with well water, nature's underground reservoir. Deep beneath our feet, pure water waits to be called forth, providing a reliable source of clean water for our daily needs. But wells are just the beginning of our water journey. Look up to the sky, where clouds carry their liquid gifts. By installing gutters and rain barrels on our buildings, we can catch this blessing as it falls. Simple barrels collect water for our gardens, while underground cisterns store larger quantities for drier times. But how do we use this water wisely? Enter the art of irrigation. Like a careful painter, drip systems deliver water precisely where needed, while water troughs provide for our animal friends. Each drop is precious, each drop has purpose. Now let's shape the land itself to embrace water's natural flow. Imagine gentle swales, shallow ditches that follow the land's contours. These earthen hands catch water and guide it slowly across our landscape, preventing erosion while nurturing soil and plants alike. And what about ponds? These mirrors of the sky do more than reflect beauty. They store water naturally, create homes for fish, and maintain balance in our local ecosystem. A well-placed pond becomes the heart of a thriving landscape. To complete our water-wise tapestry, we cover the soil with mulch and living plants. Like a warm blanket, they protect the earth, keeping precious moisture where it belongs, in the soil, feeding life. Remember, every drop of water tells a story. When we learn to listen and work with water's natural patterns, we create abundance not just for ourselves, but for all life around us. This is the art of water stewardship, a dance between human needs and nature's wisdom. By understanding these principles, from wells to rain barrels, from swales to ponds, from irrigation to soil care, we become part of water's endless story, helping write new chapters of sustainability and harmony with the natural world.
Water is life's greatest treasure, flowing through our world in an endless dance of renewal and transformation. Today, we'll explore how to become wise stewards of this precious resource. Let's begin with well water, nature's underground reservoir. Deep beneath our feet, crystal clear water waits to be drawn up, providing a reliable source of clean water for our daily needs. But wells are just the beginning of our water wisdom journey. Look up to the sky, where clouds carry their liquid gifts. By installing gutters and rain barrels on our buildings, we can catch this blessing as it falls. Simple barrels collect water from our rooftops, while underground cisterns store larger quantities for drier times. In the garden, water becomes an artist, painting life across the landscape. Drip irrigation systems deliver precise amounts of moisture directly to plant roots, while water troughs provide for our animal friends. Every drop is used with purpose and care, but nature teaches us even more elegant solutions. By digging swales, gentle ditches that follow the land's contours, we can guide water's flow, allowing it to seep slowly into the soil. These living channels become highways of fertility, preventing erosion while nourishing the earth. Ponds become mirrors of the sky, but they're more than just beautiful features. They store water naturally, create homes for fish, and maintain balance in our local ecosystem. Like liquid jewels in the landscape, they reflect our commitment to working with nature rather than against it. The soil itself becomes our ally in water conservation. By spreading mulch and planting cover crops, we create a living blanket that holds moisture close to the earth. These simple practices transform our land into a natural sponge, keeping water where it's needed most. Remember, every drop of water tells a story of clouds and rain, of rivers and seas, of life itself. By understanding and respecting water's journey, we become part of its endless cycle, creating abundance for generations to come. This is the art of water stewardship, a dance between human ingenuity and nature's wisdom, where every garden becomes an oasis and every homestead flows with life-giving water. Water is life's greatest treasure, flowing through our world in an endless dance of renewal and transformation. Today we'll explore the art of water stewardship, where every drop tells a story of wisdom passed down through generations. Let's begin with well water, nature's gift from deep beneath our feet. Like a guardian of ancient secrets, a well provides clean, reliable water throughout the seasons. But true water wisdom teaches us not to rely on just one source. This brings us to the magic of rainwater harvesting. Imagine every roof as a collector of liquid gold, channeling precious drops into barrels and underground cisterns. Each raindrop, once lost to the wind, now finds purpose in our gardens and homes. But collecting water is only the beginning. The art of irrigation transforms these gathered resources into life-giving streams. Through gentle drip systems, water flows directly to thirsty plants, while traditional water troughs sustain our animal friends with minimal waste. Now let's discover the poetry of ponds and swales. These earthen sculptures do more than store water. They create entire ecosystems. Swales, like nature's embracing arms, catch and guide water across the landscape, preventing erosion while nourishing the soil. To begin your journey as a water steward, start with the basics. Install gutters and rain barrels on your buildings, letting them become the first line of water wisdom. These simple additions transform your home into a water-gathering sanctuary. Next, learn to read the land story. Dig swales that follow the natural contours, creating paths for water to dance slowly across your property, feeding plants along the way. These gentle ditches become life-giving veins in the earth. Consider building a pond, not just for storage, but as a mirror of the sky, a home for fish, and a gathering place for wildlife. Watch as it becomes the heart of your landscape, pulsing with life and possibility. Finally, embrace the wisdom of mulch and cover crops. Like a warm blanket over the soil, they keep precious moisture where it belongs, turning your land into a living sponge that holds water's gifts for future generations. Remember, every drop of water tells a story. As stewards of this precious resource, we write new chapters in an ancient tale of harmony between humans and nature. What story will your landscape tell?
Imagine a home that lives in perfect harmony with nature, powered by the elements themselves. Welcome to the world of off-grid living, where every ray of sunshine and gust of wind becomes part of your daily life. At the heart of this sustainable lifestyle are solar panels, nature's power collectors. Like silent guardians on your roof, they transform sunlight into electricity, powering your home throughout the day. But what about nighttime? That's where battery storage comes in, carefully storing away the sun's energy like precious memories in a journal. When winter whispers through the trees, the wood stove becomes the heart of your home. More than just a source of heat, it's a gathering place where meals are cooked and stories are shared. Its warmth spreads through your home like a gentle embrace, while using one of our planet's most renewable resources. In areas blessed with steady winds, wind turbines stand like gentle giants, their blades dancing with the breeze. They work in perfect partnership with solar panels, especially during cloudy days when the sun plays hide and seek. And for those fortunate enough to live near flowing water, small hydroelectric systems can harness the endless song of streams, providing a constant flow of power that mirrors the water's own journey. But living off-grid requires careful planning. Start by understanding your energy needs, like creating a budget, but for power. Choose energy-efficient appliances that sip rather than gulp electricity. Consider building a rocket mass heater, which can warm your home using a fraction of the wood of traditional stoves. And always remember to have a backup plan. Just as nature keeps its own balance, your home should have multiple ways to maintain power. A backup generator or additional battery system ensures you're prepared for whatever weather nature brings. Living off-grid isn't just about independence. It's about finding your place in nature's grand design. It's about creating a home that works with the environment, not against it. A place where every sunrise brings new energy, and every season tells its own story of sustainable living.
Creating a safe and prepared home begins with understanding nature's rhythms and respecting its power. Like the wise farmers of old, we learn to work with the land, not against it. A well-planned homestead starts with strong boundaries, sturdy fencing, and watchful guardian animals protect our loved ones and livestock. These faithful companions become part of our family, keeping vigilant day and night. Being prepared means having supplies ready for nature's challenges. A well-stocked medical kit, emergency supplies, and alternative ways to stay warm and cook food ensure we can weather any storm. Knowledge is our greatest tool. Learning essential skills, from basic first aid to understanding weather patterns, helps us face uncertainty with confidence. Remember, true preparedness isn't about fear. It's about creating a resilient home where your family can thrive in harmony with nature, ready for whatever tomorrow brings. In a world where independence means more than ever, there's a growing movement of people discovering the joy of self-sufficiency. Let's explore how you can create a sustainable life while generating income from your homestead. The foundation of homestead business begins with what you can grow and create. Imagine starting your morning collecting fresh eggs from happy hens, or harvesting golden honey from buzzing beehives. These simple products can become your first stream of income. But the possibilities don't end there. Your hands can transform raw materials into treasures. Through woodworking, you can craft everything from practical furniture to decorative pieces that carry the warmth of natural materials. Each item tells a story of craftsmanship and care. The art of bartering, an age-old tradition, creates bonds within your community. Your excess produce might be exchanged for a neighbor's specialized skills, creating a web of mutual support and friendship. In our digital age, your reach extends far beyond your local community. Online marketplaces like Etsy and eBay become windows to the world, allowing you to share your handmade goods with people who value authentic, handcrafted items. Consider diversifying your skills into the digital realm. Your knowledge and creativity can translate into freelance writing, digital design, or online teaching, perfect for those days when nature keeps you indoors. The key to sustainable income lies in multiple streams. Like a garden with various plants, different revenue sources ensure that there's always something flourishing. Learn new skills like soap making or blacksmithing. Each skill becomes another seed you can nurture into income. Local farmers' markets offer a perfect venue to showcase your goods. Here, you'll find a community of like-minded individuals who appreciate the value of handmade and homegrown products. Each market day becomes an opportunity to share your story and build lasting relationships with customers. Remember, self-sufficiency isn't about doing everything alone. It's about creating a life where you have the freedom to choose how you spend your time and energy. Whether you're tending to your garden, crafting in your workshop, or sharing your knowledge online, you're building something truly meaningful. Start small, grow steadily, and let your homestead become not just a place of sustenance, but a source of joy and prosperity. The path to self-sufficiency is as rewarding as the destination itself.
In every seed lies a story of tomorrow, passed down through generations of careful hands and watchful eyes. These tiny treasures hold the wisdom of our ancestors, waiting to bloom again. Nature teaches us her secrets if we learn to listen. Like a dance between the soil and sky, permaculture weaves together plants, animals, and people in an endless circle of giving and receiving. Where others see depleted earth, we see possibility. With patience and care, every handful of soil can be transformed, teeming with life once more. Each worm, each microbe plays their part in this grand restoration. As seasons turn, we rotate our animal friends across the land, their presence a gift to the soil beneath. In their wake, new crops flourish, stronger and more vibrant than before. But perhaps the greatest harvest isn't what we grow in our gardens, but what we cultivate in ourselves. Knowledge passed down, skills honed through practice, and wisdom gained through experience. For in this gentle work of tending to the land, we're not just growing food, we're growing a future where humans and nature thrive together in harmony.
The heart of homesteading isn't just about the land we tend, it's about the connections we nurture and the community we build together. Let's explore how to weave these essential threads of community into your homesteading journey. First, let's talk about connecting with local homesteaders. In today's digital age, your journey begins with just a few clicks. Join local forums and Facebook groups where experienced homesteaders share their wisdom. These online spaces often lead to real-world meetups, where virtual connections blossom into lasting friendships. One of the most vibrant places to connect is your local farmers market. Here, homesteaders gather to share their bounty, from fresh vegetables to handcrafted goods. But it's more than just a marketplace. It's where stories are shared, advice is exchanged, and community bonds are strengthened. The age-old practice of skill exchange remains one of homesteading's most beautiful traditions. Perhaps your neighbor excels at beekeeping while you've mastered the art of cheesemaking. Through trading labor and knowledge, everyone grows stronger. Remember, every homesteader started as a beginner, learning from those who came before. Consider joining or starting a CSA, Community-Supported Agriculture. By selling shares of your produce, you create lasting relationships with families who value your hard work. These connections often grow beyond simple transactions into genuine partnerships. Immerse yourself in the local homesteading culture by attending events and trade fairs. These gatherings are treasure troves of knowledge, where you can learn everything from heritage farming techniques to modern sustainable practices. One of the most rewarding aspects of homesteading is the opportunity to help others. Offer your time and skills to fellow homesteaders, whether it's helping with a barn raising or teaching others about your specialty. The knowledge and experience you gain in return are invaluable. Finally, consider the power of collaboration. When homesteaders join forces for bulk purchases of feed, tools, and seeds, everyone benefits. These practical partnerships often grow into lasting friendships, strengthening the fabric of your local homesteading community. Remember, every thriving homestead is built not just on fertile soil, but on strong community roots. By nurturing these connections, you're not just building a homestead, you're helping create a resilient, sustainable future for all. Homesteading is a long-term commitment requiring patience, skill building, and adaptability. Starting small and scaling up is the best approach to avoid overwhelm. Would you like help creating a homesteading checklist or customized plan based on your land and goals?
Michigan, a land of endless possibilities, where forests whisper ancient secrets and farmlands stretch toward distant horizons. Let's explore how to find your perfect piece of this enchanted landscape. The journey begins with understanding Michigan's diverse regions. In the Upper Peninsula, dense forests stand like ancient guardians, offering sanctuary for those seeking solitude. Here, land often comes at a more accessible price, perfect for those dreaming of an off-grid lifestyle. The Lower Peninsula tells a different story, with its fertile farmlands cradling generations of agricultural wisdom. Each region presents its own magic, its own challenges, and its own rewards. But before you fall under the spell of any particular piece of land, remember the practical considerations. Michigan's climate writes its own story through the seasons. Winters paint the landscape in white, especially in northern regions, where snowfall becomes a significant character in your daily life. Understanding local microclimates is like reading nature's secret diary. It will guide your choices in crops and help you plan your homestead's future. The soil beneath your feet holds its own tales, rich and loamy in many areas, but always worthy of investigation. To begin your search, connect with local real estate agents who know the rural landscape like old friends. Explore listings on Michigan whitetail properties, where parcels of land await their next steward. The Upper Peninsula, with its remote beauty, often offers more affordable options for those seeking to write their own story of self-sufficiency. But remember, every enchanted garden needs its proper paperwork. Michigan's homestead laws offer property tax relief for primary residences, a practical blessing for those putting down roots. Before you commit, ensure your chosen land is zoned for your dreams, whether they include farming, raising livestock, or building multiple structures. Consider conducting soil tests like reading the land's own history book. These tests reveal the pH levels and nutrients that will influence your future harvests. Each region's soil tells a different story, and understanding these stories is crucial for your success. As you explore potential properties, listen to the land. Does it speak to your vision, Can you see your future unfolding here, among the trees or across the open fields? Remember, you're not just buying land. You're choosing the setting for your next great adventure. Whether you're drawn to the mysterious forests of the Upper Peninsula or the fertile embrace of the Lower Peninsula's farmlands, Michigan offers a canvas for your dreams. With careful consideration and proper planning, you can find the perfect piece of land to write your own story of home.
Embarking on a homesteading journey in Michigan requires careful planning and consideration of the state's unique climate, legal frameworks, and available resources. Michigan offers diverse landscapes, from the dense forests of the Upper Peninsula to the fertile farmlands of the Lower Peninsula. Each region presents unique opportunities and challenges for homesteaders. Prepare for cold winters with significant snowfall, especially in northern regions. Understanding local microclimates will aid in crop selection and planning. Many areas boast rich, loamy soil ideal for agriculture. However, conducting soil tests is crucial to determine pH and nutrient levels. Utilize local real estate agents familiar with rural properties and explore listings on platforms like Michigan Whitetail Properties. Consider regions known for affordable land, such as the Upper Peninsula, which offers remote settings ideal for off-grid living. Michigan offers property tax credits to qualified homeowners and renters, helping to offset property taxes. The Right to Farm Act protects farmers from nuisance lawsuits, provided they adhere to generally accepted agricultural and management practices. Michigan winters can be harsh, with heavy snowfall and freezing temperatures. Proper insulation of homes and outbuildings is vital. The growing season varies by region, but generally spans from late May to early October. Ensure the property has legal access to water sources, whether through wells, surface water, or rainwater harvesting systems. Engaging with established homesteading communities can provide support, knowledge sharing, and potential bartering opportunities. By understanding and leveraging Michigan-specific laws, climate considerations, and community networks, you can establish a thriving homestead tailored to your vision.
Understanding Michigan's homestead laws and tax benefits is crucial for property owners across the Great Lakes state. Let's start with the Homestead Property Tax Credit. This valuable benefit helps qualified homeowners and renters offset their property taxes. The credit amount varies based on your income and property taxes paid, making it an essential tool for Michigan residents. For those engaged in farming, Michigan's Right to Farm Act provides crucial protections. This act shields farmers from nuisance lawsuits, provided they follow generally accepted agricultural and management practices, or GAMPs. To claim your homestead property tax credit, file annually with your state income taxes. Remember to verify your eligibility based on residency and income requirements. For agricultural properties, stay current with the latest GAMPs guidelines to ensure your farming practices align with state regulations. By understanding and utilizing these programs, you can maximize your benefits as a Michigan property owner.
Choosing the best place to homestead depends on factors such as climate, cost of land, water availability, soil quality, laws, and community support. In the United States, Tennessee offers a moderate climate with over 200 days of growing season and no state income tax. Idaho stands out for remote, off-grid living, with large tracts of affordable land around $2,500 per acre in rural areas. Kentucky boasts some of the best soil for farming, with abundant fresh water from natural springs and rivers. Maine offers clean water, air, and plenty of forest resources, though winters can be challenging. Alaska provides complete off-grid living opportunities with free land programs in some areas, perfect for those seeking true independence. Internationally, Canada offers vast tracts of affordable land, especially in northern provinces. New Zealand provides fertile soil and moderate climate, ideal for year-round growing. Portugal stands out in Europe with warm climate and inexpensive rural land at around $2,500 per acre. Argentina offers extremely cheap land for large-scale homesteads, though economic instability can be a challenge. Russia even offers free land in Siberia for homesteaders, though winters are harsh. Your perfect homestead location depends on your priorities. Tennessee or Portugal for mild weather, Alaska or Idaho for remote living, Argentina or Kentucky for low-cost land, and New Zealand or Portugal for year-round farming.